Hey guys, welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Blvd.
And I'm Newton.
Here's a fun way to start your day. A scientific study funded by NASA predicts that our civilization is pretty much boned and doomed to collapse within decades.
Assuming we continue on the path that we're currently strolling on.
Which we will, because everything is cyclical, and as much as we like to rattle off fun phrases like, don't let history repeat itself, we're just too human to listen. Our sustainability is a fragile Faberge egg getting crushed by the weight of our own consumption. The report states, the fall of the Roman Empire and the equally, if not more advanced Han, Mauryan, and Gupta empires, as well as the so many advanced Mesopotamian empires, are all testimony to the fact that advanced, sophisticated, complex, and creative civilizations can be both fragile and impermanent.
The team made up of mathematicians and social and natural scientists utilized the human and nature dynamical, or handy model, to compare our industrialized civilization to the rise and collapse of previous superpowers. And they predicted that we are on the precipice of our collapse. Thank God.
There are 5 important facts to consider here: population, climate, water, agriculture, and energy. When these are F, we're F'd. And when these elements are stressed, 2 very bad scenarios can arise that contribute to our effedness as well. 1, we consume more than the world can produce, and 2, society is busted into 2 classes, the elites and the masses, or commoners.
And when those 2 scenarios rear their ugly heads, it's bad news, because they played, quote, a central role in the character or in the process of the collapse. In all such cases over the last 5,000 years.
It basically breaks down to inequality in wealth and consumption. The 1% consume a disproportionate amount of resources, and us common folk feast on despair and pain. The model forecasts a couple different collapse scenarios.
Collapse scenario number 1, or type L. The elites consume way too much and bone the commoners. The overconsumption by the elites leads to commoner famine. They die, cue collapse. This is not a nature-based collapse. This is a rich people are dicks collapse.
Collapse scenario number 2, resources deplete and then the commoners die, and then the elites die soon after. This is the nature as a dick collapse. In both scenarios, elites are like, everything is fine. Look at us, swimming in our decadence. Your studies and words are common and poor.
And what those studies and words are saying is that we can avoid collapse, but it's up to the elites to initiate culture and policy change. We need to reduce consumption and population moving forward, starting like right now. The study says collapse can be avoided and population can reach equilibrium if the per capita rate of depletion of nature is reduced to a sustainable level, and if resources are distributed in a reasonably equitable fashion.
Which we won't do any of because Mr. 1% is laughing at us as he sits on his gold throne taking long drags off of his Cuban cigars. Those are cigars made of actual Cubans. Yeah, but whatever. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and stuff.
So guys, where do you see our civilization going in the next 50 years? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the annotation for all of our daily content. My name's Joe Blvd.
I'm Newton. First.
First!
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha, got it. Always gets first.
First.